In today's video, we're going to be going over the absolute best ways to make money this week in GTA 5 Online. There is some crazy methods. You guys can make upwards of $2.6 million every hour to an hour and a half completely solo, so buckle your seatbelts, this shit's about to get crazy. I hope you enjoy the video, and let's get into it. First off, let's start with the triple money. So this week, triple money is for the Issy Classic races. Now you guys can actually make a pretty decent amount of money from this. The only downside is does take a little bit of time. These races take a long time because the vehicles are just slow as hell. So in terms of making money, if you guys have a full lobby, you can make right around $110,000 to $120,000 every race if you guys actually win the race. And each race will take right around 10 minutes, I'd say, if it's 3 laps. That's what it took for me to complete this race. And in this race, we only had 7 people, and the winner made $53,000, which is not that bad. So if you did have a full lobby, you'd make upwards of $110,000 to $120,000 in right around 10 minutes, which would total into just over $600,000 to $700,000 per hour if you won every single race. Now, if you did want to do the Issy races solo, you probably would net around $15,000, maybe up to $20,000 every single time you won the race. It's really not worth it to do though. I would highly suggest finding a lobby and trying to win. If you're not a good racer, I would highly suggest you guys don't even bother to do any of these races and you do the next method, because it'll make you a lot more money. So the next method to make money, and this is the best one we've seen in 2021 so far, even in my opinion 2020, or in just history of GTA 5 Online so far, but you guys can get 50% more money on the Cayo Perico heist from your primary targets. Now let's go over this very quickly for the people that don't understand. The Cayo Perico heist, you guys can get your primary target, your secondary target, and the safe contents. So you guys get 50% more money for your primary targets. That's either the Madrazo files, the bearer bonds, the pink diamond, the ruby necklace. So you guys can get an extra 50% profit on those. And you also get an additional 50% from the safe, which is located inside of El Rubio's office. You guys get about 70K from that, I believe. So you get 50% more, so that's another 35 grand. So you're gonna get right around 100K from the safe contents, plus an additional 50% from your primary targets, which means even if you get the worst one, the ruby necklace, you guys will literally still get $1.5 million from stealing that primary target. Think of it this way. When it's not 50% bonus for the Cayo Perico heist, you guys get $1.3 million for stealing the pink diamond, which is the best thing in the game that you could steal. But now if you get the worst item to steal, you get 200K more. So if you do get the pink diamond, you guys will be stealing about $1.8 million just from the primary target, plus the safe contents puts you at around $1.9 million just from that. And that's not including secondary targets. So if you guys go and steal some cocaine or something, let's say you get an extra 500K from that, you guys are going to be looking at right around $2.4 million completely solo in about an hour to an hour and a half. An hour if you guys are really rushing and doing it super quick, and an hour and a half if you're just taking your time and going casual. Like I said, there's 5 setups you need to do. The 5 setups are obviously going to be getting your weapons, then of course getting the demolition charges, it's going to be getting the safe code, and it's also the fingerprint cloner, and then getting the vehicle that you're going to access the island in. Once you complete those setups, you can start the finale, do it silent and sneaky, make your way in and out, and get that money. If you guys don't know the best route to do it, if you're a newer player, there is one super simple route that you guys can follow. I'll link the video down below in the description. It's very, very easy. You won't run into any issues at all, but it's not the quickest route. But it is very simple, especially if you do not know how to do this heist properly. But once you start to get used to it, there's obviously some other routes you could take where you could literally be in and out within like 5 minutes or so. Maybe 10 minutes if you guys want to go and steal those secondary targets. But you guys can truly make millions of dollars from this heist this week if you guys do it in an hour. Let's actually say you do it in an hour and a half and you're getting a minimum, a bare minimum of $2 million. Guaranteed you guys will get more than that every single time you do this heist. And you get $2 million every hour and a half. That means in 3 hours, you get $4 million. 6 hours, you'll have $8 million in your bank account. That is actually crazy. And if you did it in 1 hour, the whole heist in an hour, and you did that 6 times, and if you got $2 million every time you did it, like I said, that's the minimum. Most likely, you will be getting a lot more than that if you continuously do this heist. You guys could be walking away with $12 million in just 6 hours. if you do this heist one time a day for the next 7 days, you guys will be walking away with $14 million minimum. That is insane. Now imagine you guys did it twice a day. There's almost $30 million, possibly $35 million in 1 week. Guys, I cannot stress this enough. This is hands down the best event we've gotten in a very, very, very long time. So take advantage of it while you can, because we will not be receiving any new DLC vehicles for the next couple of weeks. After we receive that ATV and the weaponized dinghy, that's it. So by Valentine's Day, we're going to be looking for some new DLC content in the future. And Rockstar is going to supply that, but we're going to need some money. So take advantage of it while you can. Anyways, that is going to wrap up the video for today. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Have fun grinding. Go make yourself some money. And I will catch you guys in the next video.